Somebody asked, is manifestation real? So if you don't believe it's real, girl, a year ago today, I said that I have my own apartment. And babes, I'm sitting in my own apartment right now. So you tell me. It's your girl Double T back on the scene with another freaking YouTube video for you guys today. And as you guys can tell by today's title, we are literally doing the most long-awaited video ever. This is literally the most highly requested video on my channel, and it is how did I start manifestation? How did I manifest my dream life? How do you start manifestation? You guys have literally been begging me for a manifestation video ever since I got into my manifestation journey, and I'm literally finally here with this video for you guys today. The reason why it took me so long to make this video is because I knew that I wanted to get to a certain point in my life to make this video. What I'm basically saying is I wanted to wait until I got up until, like, you know, where I wanted to be in life to make this video for you guys, while I wasn't at a point where I wanted to be. You know, I was still working through my journey, still trying to heal, still trying to, you know, manifest, still trying to learn myself on how to do it. But I feel like I've gotten to a point where I literally can just think of something and boom, it just pops up. I just want to teach you guys how to do the same thing. This video is about how to manifest your dream life, how to manifest properly, and what steps you need to take to get into manifestation. I'm going to be answering all your questions about manifestation today. If you're not following me on Instagram, then you missed out on the opportunity to ask me some questions about manifestation. I'll have my Instagram on the screen. I'll have the little Instagram story next to me right here. I said, ask me anything you want to know about manifestation. I said, no question is a dumb question. Drop anything you want more info on. I'm gonna drop the tea on how I manifested my dream life in less than a year. This is only the beginning though. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to manifest your dream life in less than a year. Well, everyone's results will be different depending on, like, you know, who you are, what you're going through, and just divine timing basically. And I'll speak more about divine timing in the video. Before we get into this video, definitely be sure to give me a big thumbs up before we get into this video, because I'm literally giving you tips and tricks on how to manifest your best life, period. So go ahead and drop a thumbs up right now, and go ahead and comment down below any video ideas you guys want to see from me throughout 2021. And hey babes, if you're new to the channel, have you hit that subscribe button yet? And if you haven't, definitely go ahead and subscribe to be a part of the Double C gang, because we're like sisters over here, and that's on period. And obviously if you're a boy, we're like brothers and sisters. So go ahead and subscribe right now, because you're probably going to subscribe a year later from now, so you might as well go ahead and subscribe. Little small business promo before we get into this video. I have this shirt. It's from the collection From the Moon. It has a little astronaut and, you know, a little moon on it. Definitely go check out this brand. I'll have their and their info down below in the description box. Support is free. Go follow them on Instagram. Support the brand. They have many other different colors and many different styles, shorts and stuff like that. This is just a t-shirt that I'm wearing from the brand, so go support, and that's on period. If you're a small business and you want some support too, just definitely DM me or email me for a business promotion on my YouTube channel or on my Instagram. But without further ado, let's just get straight into this video. So before we actually get into the part where I answer you guys' questions and stuff like that and give you tips, I'm going to give you guys my manifestation story and my story and how I started, what got me into manifestation, how did I get here, how did I, you know, end up in my own apartment by myself at 19 years old, how did I elevate my life, period. I'm going to give you guys my actual story, because I feel like, you know, I never told you guys that. I feel like, you know, I don't want you guys to assume that I was just handed all of this stuff. I actually worked, prayed, cried. I did a lot to be where I'm at right now. I did a lot, okay? I went through a lot, overcame a lot, just went through a lot, period. I'm definitely grateful for everything that I went through. I don't regret anything that I went through. I'm not really gonna go too much into detail, because I want to save this story time for maybe another time and point in my life. So what I want to start by saying is there's always somebody born in the family to break a generational curse, which is poverty, toxic families, etc, etc, etc. I personally feel like I was the person born into my family to break the generational curse. It does come with a lot at that too. Like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're probably gonna think I sound crazy. Go look up generational curses, and that's everything to do with your life. Remember, it's honestly a blessing, but it does get very hard at times, but it's definitely worth it, because I know a lot is gonna come out of it at the end. I'm not gonna tell you guys my personal story of my life, of what I went through just yet. I'm gonna save that for another time, like I just said. But basically, I was born into poverty. I didn't have much growing up. Even though I didn't have much, my parents always made sure that I got what I wanted somehow. My parents worked very hard. My parents, you know, they weren't really like in the most healthy relationship, I'll say. So I've witnessed toxic relationships, I've witnessed poverty. Basically, my parents struggled, you know, but they always found a way to make it work. There was times where like my mom would have to sacrifice to pay rent and we wasn't able to eat. I'm not gonna really go into detail too much yet. Like I said, I'll save that story for another time. But basically, I went through a lot in my life. Compared to how I am living right now, I'm basically, you know, literally 1,000 ladders higher than how I lived my life compared to when I was, you know, 1 year old up until 17 years old. Basically, my family and I were stuck in this cycle of poverty up until my mom came across manifestation. She actually came across manifestation because of one of her cousins. One of her cousins told her about manifestation, and my mom started manifestation, and we were actually living in a 1-bedroom apartment. Me, my mom, and my brother. We were living in a 1-bedroom apartment, and my mom started manifestation. She was manifesting to move into a 3-bedroom apartment so we can all have our own spaces and stuff like that. And it actually worked. It actually worked, obviously, because my last apartment that I was living in was a 3-bedroom. My mom had her own room, my brother had his own room, and I had my own room. Obviously, if you've been watching my channel for a long time, you've seen that I had moved into another place. I was doing my Princess Chanel channel. I was living in a 1-bedroom apartment, if you guys didn't know that. So my mom was telling me about manifestation when she first discovered it. I'm like, yo, what is she talking about? Like, what is this? Is she crazy? I'm like, bruh, like, how can you just write something down and it just comes into your reality? She's like, Chanel, get up on manifestation, you know, start manifesting, this, that, and the third. I'm really like, what is this lady talking about? How can I write something down and it comes true? So fast forward, I'm 18 years old, doing YouTube still, etc. So there comes a point in my life where I literally just had this like realization, or this awakening, I'll say. I guess this is the day I probably went through my spiritual awakening, and I realized that I needed to change my patterns and change the way that I was living. So I'm filming a YouTube video, y'all, and my ring light breaks. It just stopped working. And I thank God that my ring light broke that day, because Lord knows I probably wouldn't be literally here today in my own apartment at 19 years old. So I really thank God for that ring light breaking, because if it wasn't for my ring light breaking, who knows if I would have went through my awakening. So my ring light breaks, right, and I'm literally having a mental fucking breakdown. I'm like, how am I gonna film my YouTube videos? I'm literally crying, tears coming down my eyes. I'm like, I can't film videos, and YouTube is my source of income. So it's like, if I don't film videos, I can't make no money. And number two, my subscribers don't get no content from me. So I was very depressed. So I'm literally depressed, sad that my ring light is broke. And at the time, I'm not gonna cap, I was spending money recklessly, and at the time I did not have money to buy a new ring light. Like, I was dead broke, didn't have no money to fucking buy a ring light, and ring lights are like $100. So yeah, I was down fucking bad. I was that down bad. I did not have $100 to my name to buy myself a ring light. Plus, I was in a relationship where I was spending most of the money, so my boyfriend at the time was kind of making me go broke. Not gonna cap. Ladies, don't spend your money on a nigga, period. But that's not the point. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna overdraw my bank account. I will order a ring light off of Amazon, knowing that I have no money in my account to fucking pay for this, but I'm overdrawing my account because I'm like, I gotta grind, I gotta get to the money, period. Like, I gotta do what I gotta do. So I'm like, I'm just gonna overdraw my account, thinking that at some point in time I was gonna have the money to put it back, which I did. But here's the thing, I had spent money that I didn't have in my card. So basically my card got overdrawn. If you have a bank, then you probably already know what this is, but for those of you who don't, basically when you overdraw money in your account, you're supposed to put a certain amount of money back into your account after a certain amount of hours, or else they'll double charge you for the charge that already charged. So I didn't have no money, so I got charged 3 times. So that was like the $120 I spent that I didn't have, plus the overdraw fee, plus another overdraw fee. So I go and look at my bank account, I'm looking at all these overdraw fees that I don't have the money to pay for. So it was like, when you don't have the money, it's just gonna keep overdrawing, and at the time I didn't have no money. So I'm like, fuck, this shit is gonna keep overdrawing. How the fuck am I gonna pay for this? So I called my mom crying, because like I'm the type of person, I really don't like asking nobody for help. I'm gonna get it on my own. But don't be afraid to ask for help. That's one thing. You cannot be afraid to ask for help. That's something that I had to learn. Stop, put your pride aside, and ask people for help if you really need it. So I called my mom, I'm crying. I'm like, Mom, I don't have no money. I overdrew my account. They keep taking money. I'm like, I don't have no money. And I'm just crying and expressing my feelings and telling her how I feel. She said, Chanel, stop. She said, get into manifestation. She said, what have I been telling you about manifestation? She said, stop being so negative and manifest. My mom ended up paying for the overdraft fees and all that stuff. She gave me money. My mom didn't have to do that for me. I'm 18 years old, you know, even though I'm living under her roof, she really didn't have to do that for me. And I'm very thankful that she did that for me. And I'm very thankful for the universe, you know, making us have that conversation. Because I honestly would have never been into manifestation today if it was not for that conversation. So I'm like, I'm gonna take this advice, you know. I'm like, maybe this is a wake-up call. So I started learning about manifestation, doing my research. That's one tip I'm gonna give y'all from right now before the video starts. Do your research on manifestation before you start. Do your research on anything before you start anything. Spirituality, manifestation, crystals, anything. Do your research on everything. I did research on everything before I started, before I got into whatever it was that I was getting into. I wanted to know what it was I was getting into before I got into it. So I did my research on how to do it properly. I watched many different YouTube videos, learned many different methods, because there's a lot of ways to manifest. It's not just one specific way. So I just learned everything. I wanted to learn everything. I took notes on everything. And from there on, that day, which was no less than, I want to say, probably a year now. It's probably a year. Over the past like year or so, I've learned so much about manifestation. Like I said, I do research. Even now, I know how to manifest and I know what works for me. I still like to do my research because there's nothing wrong with researching anything you're getting into. Just a little background history on how I got into manifestation in case you guys wanted to know. I'm gonna save a story time on like my life story for another video and another time, probably when I hit 1 million subscribers. So subscribe, y'all. Let's get Chanel to 1 million subscribers. Even though we at like 68K right now, we definitely gonna hit 1 million one day, and that's on period. I already have 1 million subscribers. I just gotta get there. So yeah, basically after that day, I just changed my mindset, changed my way of thinking, and I just started to manifest. I started to manifest everything that I wanted. I got journals, learned how to script. I just did it. I just went ahead and I did it. I stopped, you know, like putting it off, and I just did it. So if you're thinking about getting into manifestation, stop putting it off. This is your sign. Start manifesting. Let's go ahead and get into these motherfucking questions, because I know y'all like, okay girl, but like, how do I manifest? Like, how do I manifest my dream life? How do I start living my best life? How do I do it? I got you right now. So the first question we have is, how do I start manifestation? Should I start writing things down and work towards it? So to answer your first question, how do I start manifestation? Basically, starting manifestation is the most simple thing. In my personal opinion, I would suggest getting a book, getting a journal. Get a journal. I have many different journals. This is some journals that I have already finished, already have written through. I suggest starting manifestation, get a book, write in it for 90 days straight. Yes, 90 days. Commit to writing every day, 90 days. So I had ordered this book. No, I didn't order this book. I got this book from Target. I'm not sure if they still sell it, but it's called Embrace Your Ambition. Basically what this book is, it's called Embrace Your Ambition. It's from Target. I don't know if they're still selling it, but even if you don't get this specific journal, buy a journal and start manifesting for 90 days straight. And what I write in my journals, I write 5 things that I'm grateful for, and I write 10 dreams that I made happen. You write your goals as if they have already happened. Write them as if it's in the present tense. And when I say that, I'll give you guys an example. Today was July 16th, 2020. I wrote 5 things that I was grateful for, and I said, today I'm grateful for the gift of life. Today I'm grateful for 20,000 subscribers. Fast forward a few months from now, guys, I have 68,000 subscribers. And at this time when I was writing that I was grateful for my 20,000 subscribers, I did not have 20,000 subscribers yet. So basically I wrote it out as if it was already happening, and it did happen. I basically already surpassed that. I'm at 68,000 subscribers, and at the time I did not have 20,000 subscribers, and I wrote that I was grateful for my 20,000 subscribers, and that manifested. I wrote, today I am grateful for the ability to manifest anything. And now, fast forward a few months later, I literally can manifest anything that I want to. I get to have anything that I want to because I wrote that I was grateful. I spoke it in the present tense that I can manifest anything, and I can. So in the next section, which is right here, it says 10 dreams I made happen. The first one I have here is I have 1 million subscribers. Number 2, I own my own apartment. Y'all, I may not have 1 million subscribers yet, but where am I? I'm in my own apartment. I wrote that down on the day of 7/16/20. What is today? It is June 6th. June 6th. February, March, April, May, June, July. So that was in July. July 16th, I wrote that I have my own apartment. July 16th. It's June 6th. It's June 6th, y'all. It's 11 months later, I'm sitting in my own apartment and I wrote it down 11 months ago. If you want to start manifesting, start writing your goals down as if they are already happening. Start by writing your goals down as if they already happened. If your goal is to purchase a car before you're 18 years old, I am so happy and grateful that I own my own car at the age of 18. I'm 19 years old and I'm trying to get a car now. So I am so happy and grateful I own a car at 19 years old, period. Say it out loud or write it down as if it is already happening. So another way to start manifestation is do research on it. Look up different manifestation methods. My personal favorite is scripting. Like I said, that is writing things down as if they're already happening, writing things down in the present tense, and they will come into your reality. Next question was, should I start writing things down and work towards it? Exactly what I was just saying. Yes, start writing things down in the present tense. I cannot stress that enough. Write it down in the present tense as if it is already happening and work towards it. You can write it down, sure, but if you're not working towards it, how can the universe reward you for it? The universe is not just gonna be like, okay, yeah, Chanel, you wrote down that you have your own apartment. Here's your own apartment, sis. Go ahead, have fun. God and the universe is only going to reward you with your manifestation if they see that you are working towards it. God is not gonna reward you for something you are not even like putting work towards, because he's not giving handouts. He's not just giving shit out for free. No, you got to put your all into it. You have to believe in God, believe in the universe, believe. That's step number 1. You got to trust God and you got to trust the universe. If you don't trust God, if you don't trust the universe that your manifestation will come, baby, it will not manifest. If you wonder why your manifestations are not manifesting, it's probably because you're not trusting God and the universe to provide you with that. You're not letting go of the manifestation. You're not putting it out there into the universe. After you manifest it, let it go. Forget about it. Forget about it and work towards it. Okay, so the next question is it included in prayer or is it separate? So honestly, I personally think praying and manifesting are kind of the same thing, but they're also very, very different. Praying to God is literally having your own personal conversation with the Lord. Not everybody does believe in God. I do believe in God, for those who are wondering. A lot of people do say I'm contradicting myself because I believe in God and the universe. But God created the universe, so why can't I believe in the universe, you know? So no one's really gonna change my opinion on that. I believe in God and I believe in the universe. The person I pray to before anything is God, because, you know, God is all-knowing. He's the most powerful. He created us. So that's who you pray to first, and then you write down your manifestation. Okay? Okay. But like I said, I do believe prayer and manifesting is two different things, but also the kind of the same things. But I believe praying is definitely more on a personal level. You're sitting down and you're taking your quiet time and you're talking to God about, you know, whatever you're going through. But you also can manifest to God, in my opinion. That's how I do it. I always start my manifestations with Dear God, Dear Universe. I write Dear God / Universe. So that's how I start my manifestation. So it kind of is like a prayer, but then again, it's not. So I feel like praying and manifesting are kind of two different things, but they aren't really. Praying is really having, you know, a personal conversation with God. You can definitely pray to God about the things that you want in life, but you have to work towards it, and of course he'll provide you with it. Same thing with writing down your manifestation. God will provide you with the manifestations you've written down, but you have to work towards it. Also, is it kind of the same thing as affirmations? Affirmations are two totally different things, actually. Affirmations are ways to, you know, raise your vibration, and raising your vibration is also a part of manifesting. That is a great way to bring your manifestations in faster, is by raising your vibrations, by speaking your affirmations. Some affirmations I can give you guys is I am abundant, I am wealthy, I am protected. Anything with I am in front of it is such a powerful saying. I am rich. I am a billionaire. I am a millionaire. I have a millionaire mindset. I am successful. I am a successful YouTuber. I am a successful business owner. I am a successful entrepreneur. I am a successful manifester. I am a powerful manifester. I am powerful. I am beautiful. I am radiant. I am noticed for my energy. I am, and so on and so forth. If you're trying to manifest your confidence, you're gonna start off with I am confident. I am beautiful. I am a bad bitch, and that's on period, okay? Manifestation is manifesting what you want out of life, and affirmations are ways to raise your vibrations and make your manifestations come in a little faster. So basically, like I said, those affirmations that I just listed, you guys can also look up, you know, on YouTube, different I am affirmations. I like to do that as well. I'll probably leave my favorite ones linked down below. But yes, manifestation and affirmations are two totally different things. How do you manifest properly? I've been doing the 369 and scripting method, and I feel as if I'm wrong. Let me tell you this. There is no wrong way to manifest. There's no wrong way to manifest. You are definitely on the right path. Everyone has their own different way that they like to manifest. So don't ever feel like you're manifesting the wrong way. Because in my personal opinion, I feel like there's literally no wrong way to manifest. There is literally no wrong way to manifest this. So trust me, scripting, as long as you're writing everything out in the present tense, you are not doing it wrong. So don't ever second guess yourself. Oh, this is a good question. She said, how do you get your energy back after you gave it to someone toxic? I've definitely been through this. How to get your energy back after giving it to someone toxic. Whether you've spent too much time around this person, gave your energy way too much to this person, meaning like investing way too much time into their toxic energy, whether it's through sex. Energy transfer through sex is real, y'all. So that's another way you can pick up people's demons, is having sex with them, especially raw sex. So yeah, let me tell you how to get that energy back, how to get your good energy. So you can go ahead and say an affirmation like this. I'm letting go of any negative energy that has surpassed through me. I'm releasing any of the negative energy that is on my body, and I'm calling back my great energy. I'm calling back my positive energy. I'm calling back my power. That's one way to do it. Another way to do it is isolate yourself. Isolate yourself. This is my favorite one. I like to isolate myself after I feel like I've been around too many people who are like toxic, and I feel like they've just drained my energy out. I like to isolate myself, do things that you love to do, sage your room, incense your room, cleanse your room, whatever way you like to cleanse your room, cleanse your energy, cleanse your space. This is another way you can do, is going in the shower, taking a nice shower, and saying, I am releasing and washing away any negative energy that is on my body. I love to do that when I'm in the shower. You can say it out loud, or you can say it in your head. I am releasing any negative energy that has attached on my body throughout the day. I'm releasing any negative energy. Brush that shit off. Brush that shit off. Take off all that negative energy and bring back in the positive energy. I literally felt that. I can feel myself bringing in positive energy. Like, I'm not even capping right now. I'm bringing in positive energy. I feel great. I just feel like I just kind of released some things just now. Have you ever stopped having faith or just wanted to give up on your journey? Yes, that's definitely a part of being human. It is okay. Being spiritual, you know, or just being into manifestation, people expect you to be positive 24/7. Be positive, be positive, be positive. You know, you're manifesting your negative thoughts. That's toxic for someone to say. Like, at the end of the day, we're all human and we all have our doubts. There has been so many times I'm like, yo, I work so hard, and I'm like, where's my manifestations? You know, like, I'm like, am I doing this for no reason? But do not think like that, because divine timing is a real thing, okay? Divine timing. If you guys want to know what divine timing is, I will give you a proper definition right now. Let's go ahead and Google it. So divine timing. What is divine timing exactly? It is the belief that everything in your life happens at exactly the right moment. Though things or events may seem tough, unusual, or not make sense, divine timing assures that the universe is placing people, things, challenges, and more into your life when you can handle them. So the universe does not do anything to you. God is not doing anything to you. He's doing everything for you. Whatever point you are at your life right now, sis, like, or whoever's watching this, whatever point you are at your life, you are here. You are here watching this video at the right place and at the right time, because you're supposed to be. Nothing in life is for no reason. Anything you go through, situations, the good times, the bad times, it is all for a reason. Nothing is for no reason, sis. Divine timing, God and the universe brings your manifestations into your life at the divine moment. Literally when they feel like, okay, she got this, she learned this, she did that properly, she stayed through, she stood strong, she had her faith, she believed, reward her. Let's place it right here, right then and there, because this is the right time to do it. God and the universe will know when to place certain things in your life. So that's why I tell you, when you're manifesting, do not stress every day and think like, okay, I wonder if it's gonna happen tomorrow. I wonder if it's gonna happen today. Maybe today it'll happen. Don't do none of that. Manifest and let it go out into the universe. Let it go. After you manifest something, please, I'm telling y'all, let it go. That is everyone's biggest, like, you know, challenge, is letting it go. If you do not let it go and let God and let the universe handle your manifestation, and you're just stuck thinking about, okay, when is it gonna happen? When is it gonna happen? When is it gonna happen? It won't happen. It won't, because you're not allowing God and the universe to let it happen for you. You gotta manifest it and then let them handle it, bruh. You write it down and you mail it to God and you mail it to the universe, and that's it, okay? And then it happens. Divine timing. Divine timing. Please remember that word. If you're gonna remember anything from this video, please remember divine timing. Anytime I feel like I'm rushing something or I'm having my doubts, I always love to refer to that word, divine timing. Divine timing. Everything in life happens in divine timing, for real, okay? That is no cap. Nothing in life is happening to you, babes. It's happening for you. So the next question is, I want to get more into it, but where do I start? Literally, don't question where do I start, how do I start. Do research. That's number one. Definitely go ahead and do research on how to start manifestation and the different manifestation methods. But just get a journal and start writing your goals into existence, period. Should you still try to manifest in a negative headspace? Love this question. This is an amazing question. If you are feeling down bad and if you are feeling negative, do not pick up your journal. Do not pick up your journal and go ahead and write in it. Do not. You want to know why? Everything is energy. We are energy. So when you're in that negative headspace and you're manifesting your goals and you're manifesting your dreams with a negative mindset, it won't happen. Forget about it. Forget about it. You're wasting your time writing that shit down, because you're just putting that negative energy into your book. Only touch this book, only touch your journals when you are in a correct headspace, when you are feeling positive. Don't ever open this journal. Don't ever open your journals. Don't ever write in your journals in a negative headspace. I repeat, because girl, boy, whoever is watching this, you're wasting your time. Only touch this book, only touch your journal when you are feeling positive and you are in your best state of mind. I don't ever pick up my book on a bad day, ever, because we are energy. You are putting your negative energy into something that is only supposed to be filled with positivity, okay? Okay. So don't just wait until you're feeling like much better and go ahead and manifest. Only manifest when you feel ready to. Manifest when you feel the moment is right, okay? Don't just be out here manifesting just to manifest. Like, do it when your energy is feeling good, when you're feeling great, and you just feel like, you know, the moment is right to manifest. Have you ever been non-consistent and gave up on the idea of manifesting? So yeah, there's definitely been times where I went, you know, months without manifesting, or but I feel like you don't really have to manifest every day. So I feel like there's no really being inconsistent with it, because like I just said, you can manifest when the feeling is right, when the time is right. Divine timing, you'll know when it's like, okay, maybe I should manifest. You'll know when the time is right to start manifesting. Like, I literally went so long without manifesting, and my manifestations were still happening and stuff like that, and I still manifested in my head or out loud sometimes at random moments, but there's times where I went months without writing, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Don't beat yourself up for it. Don't think you have to write in your book every day don't think you have to write in your book every day in order for your manifestations to happen, because that's not how it works. You manifest at divine timing. When you feel the moment is right, when you feel like, hey, maybe I should pick up my book, like, you'll know when it's time to manifest. Like, I took a very long break from writing in my book, and I just felt like after a while, I felt in my heart like, I should start writing in my book again. Like, you'll just know when to start writing in your book. How do you stay motivated? One way to stay motivated while waiting on your manifestations is believe that it's on its way. If you sit there and you believe that your manifestation is already on its way, it has no choice but to manifest into your reality. So that's how I stay motivated. I just sit there and I tell myself, girl, you about to be rich. Girl, you about to have 1 million subscribers. Girl, you is famous. Girl, you is wealthy. Girl, it's coming. Just tell yourself it's coming. Like, it's coming one of these days. I just like to think every day I wake up, and as the days go by, I tell myself I'm closer to my goals every day. I'm getting closer to my goals every day. Each day I wake up, I'm just getting closer and closer. I'm getting closer and closer. I'm just getting closer and closer to my manifestations each day I wake up. It's just getting a little bit closer as these days go by. I'm just getting closer. And another way to stay motivated is also, you know, saying your affirmations. I definitely am going to stress this enough. If you're gonna do manifestation, definitely get into affirmations. Affirmations help me stay positive. Affirmations raise your vibration. So raising your vibration is definitely a good way to stay motivated. And what better way is there to raise your vibration by saying your affirmations out loud, or writing them down, or just doing things that you love. Do things that make you happy. Stay in a positive mindset as best as you can. At the end of the day, we're all human, and we're all gonna have those days where we feel down, unmotivated, you know, we just feel sad, we just feel angry at the world, and that's perfectly fine. But make sure you take yourself out that funk. That is what's most important. It is okay, babes. It's okay to be doubtful, but just know every day you wake up, you're getting closer to where you want to be at in life. The next question is, how do you know your manifestation is working? Okay, see, this is a great question, because at the end of the day, we don't really know if our manifestations are working. But one way to tell if your manifestation is working is if you're starting to see synchronicities after getting into manifestation, or speaking about something, you know, you want to reach, like a goal you want to reach. If you start to see synchronicities, just know you're on the right path. Once you start seeing synchronicities are repeating numbers, repeating phrases. So at the time when I wanted to move to Florida, before I came here, I kept manifesting, I live in Miami, Florida. I live in Miami, Florida. I would write it down. I have a studio apartment in Miami, Florida. I would write that shit down. And, you know, I would go outside and I just kept hearing the word Florida, Florida. Somebody asked me where I was from, and I said Fordham, and they was like, oh, you're from Florida? I was like, no, I said I'm from Fordham. You'll start to hear synchronicities. Synchronicities can be numbers, phrases. It can be anything that's just repeating, whether you're seeing 111, 222, 333, 444, 555, 888. If you're seeing a repeating number, you're on the right path. And that's how you know your manifestations are on the way, once you start seeing those synchronicities. When I got into manifestation, I would never really see angel numbers at first, but I knew it was on the right path, because one day I looked at my phone and I seen my first angel number. My first angel number was 111. I will never forget that day. I didn't even know it was an angel number, but I looked at my phone and I see in my messages it said 111 messages. I'm like, that's an angel number. I didn't know how I knew it was an angel number, because at the time I didn't even know shit about them. And I went ahead and I looked up 111 and what it meant, and it means that you're on the right path. So as soon as I got into my journey of starting to manifest and starting to, you know, do my spirituality, I seen a synchronicity, and that's how I knew that I was doing the right thing. I was on the right path. So that's how you'll know. You'll start to see synchronicities, and you'll just know, you'll feel it. You'll just start to feel more better about life. Like I said, you'll have those days. Everyone has those days where they doubt. But as long as you believe, your manifestations have to manifest. As long as you believe, they just have to. They have to. So how often do you talk to God, and do you feel like you got closer to him? So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the type of person that prays every day, but I do have my days where I do have my moments where I just take a second and thank God, and I just thank him. I thank you, God, for the life I'm living. A simple thank you. I'm not the type of person that is really like, you know, I pray all the time. I won't lie, I do not pray all the time, but I do take my moments to sit and thank God for the life that I am living, or I just thank him out loud, or I just write something down, I write a letter to him, something. But I definitely do feel like I've gotten closer to the world and just energy wise. So yeah, I definitely do feel, I wouldn't say I'm completely 100% closer to God, I won't say that, but I do feel like I have a closer relationship with him after all the things that I've went through in life, because I feel like at such a younger age, when I was like 17 years old, 16 years old, I wasn't really like, I believed in God, but it's like, it was like whatever to me. But now I take things like God and spirituality and just things like positivity, I take it more seriously now. So I definitely feel like I've gotten a little closer to God. I wouldn't sit here and say like, yeah, I'm super close to God, like me and him are like this. You know, everyone's relationship with God is different at the end of the day. I wouldn't say I'm 1000% close to him, but I definitely have gotten closer to God throughout my journey. I even told God, I said, God, I want a closer relationship with you, and I feel like every day I am getting closer and closer. It doesn't happen overnight, you know? So my journey of getting closer to God, it's still there. It's still going to be a journey. My journey getting closer to God is just, you know, it's still a process. It's definitely still is a process, but I would say versus how I used to like view God and stuff like that, I definitely have gotten way closer to him. Is manifesting more than just writing down what you want on a piece of paper? Definitely manifesting is more than just writing down what you want on a piece of paper. Yes, that plays a role, and if that's all you want to do, you can definitely do that. But visualizing, feeling, and believing are the three key points to really making your manifestations happen. So believe, visualize, and feel. After you write down what it is that you want, make sure you are visualizing. You don't have to completely see a full-blown image. Those three things are gonna help your manifestations come into your reality way freaking faster. Period. Straight like that. Nothing more, nothing left to say. Somebody asked, is manifestation real? So if you don't believe it's real, girl, a year ago today, I said that I have my own apartment. And babes, I'm sitting in my own apartment right now. So you tell me. So the next question is, I see angel numbers every day. What does that mean? Like I said, if you're starting to see synchronicities, that is definitely the universe telling you that you are on the right path. That means you are definitely doing what you're supposed to do. Keep doing what you're supposed to do. If you're seeing those numbers, that means you are on the right path and your manifestations are on their way. Period. How do you keep hope in your dreams, especially when they're big? Definitely believe that no dream is too big to achieve. That's what I'm gonna say. No dream is too big to achieve. You can literally do anything you want in this life, babes. We're floating on a fucking rock in the middle of fucking space. Anything is possible. So no dream is too big, no dream is too small. And just definitely believe each day that passes on, you're getting closer to that dream, and that's on period. Definitely have no doubts in yourself. I have to turn on my light, so I'm sorry for the change of lighting, because it's actually getting dark outside now and I don't want to be in the pitch black trying to film a video, because I feel like the last clip was very dark and I could have actually been turning on my light, because the lighting is actually really good. So somebody asks, is there a specific time to do it? Should you only do it when you're happy? If yes, why? Like I said before, there is definitely a specific time to manifest. You'll know in your heart when it is time to manifest. It's really whenever you feel like you're in that good energy, in that good space to manifest. The reason why you should not manifest during like a negative point in time in your life, or not a negative point in time in your life, what I'm trying to say is the reason why you should not manifest while you are in a negative headspace, because you are putting your negative energy into your manifestations. It's literally that simple. It's that simple. Do not try to manifest while you are feeling very negative, because all you're gonna do is pour that negative energy into your manifestations, and that's not what we want, babes. That's not what we want. Positive things only, period. Sometimes I don't know what to write. Do you just write the same thing all over and over again? So there are definitely times where I feel like I don't know what to write either, and now I just like to write whatever comes to my heart. So if you feel like you don't know what to write, I feel like you know, just write down whatever it is that you want to manifest. It can be either big or small, or even if you don't know what to manifest at the moment, just write down what you're grateful for. And you don't have to write your manifestations over and over again, only really when you're doing like the 2x2 method, the 3x3 method, the 5x5 method. Those are really the only times you necessarily have to write your manifestations over and over again. Like I said, all you have to do is write down what it is that you're trying to manifest and let it go. You can definitely write it down, you know, maybe 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, you know, once in a while, repeat it. But you don't have to write the same thing every day, 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 every day. You can also just write down things you're grateful for, you know, what you want your day to go like. You don't have to just manifest, you know, your goals. You can manifest how you want your day to be, how you want your night to go, different things like that. So the next question is, what do you do when you're mad and you're trying to calm yourself down? Well, in the beginning, I would definitely just take time, sit back and breathe. Like, that's really the best advice I can give you. Breathe, say your affirmations, listen to frequencies on YouTube that are calming. Just breathe and know that everything is gonna be all right. Remind yourself that everything's gonna be all right. As I got further into my spirituality journey and further into my manifestation journey, I won't even cap to y'all right now. Get in tune with your energy. Nothing can bother you. I'm not even gonna lie. Nothing bothers me no more. Like, I don't get mad. It's literally so hard for me to get mad nowadays, is because once you tap into your energy, it's so sacred that like you're really not gonna even let shit get to you, because you want to protect your energy so much. And it's like, shit doesn't even get to me because I know everything happens for a reason, and I know like God don't do nothing to you for no reason. Like, God don't put you in situations for no reason. So I don't really be getting mad no more, but like at the time when I would just definitely like breathe. Take a breather, isolate yourself and breathe, and remind yourself that everything's going to be all right. And sit back and think, is this even worth being mad about, because it's gonna lower my vibration? Like, is this worth lowering my vibration? Because remember, when you lower your vibration, you're lowering your chances of your manifestations coming to your life. So sit back and think, is this situation worth being mad about? No. Let it go. What have you found to be the quickest method? So in my personal opinion, the quickest method to getting what you want and manifesting what you want out of life is definitely scripting. Scripting is basically writing out a play, writing out a script. Basically, it's exactly what it says, scripting. You're scripting your life out. You're painting a picture. You're writing down what you want your life to be like. And I have done this so many freaking times, y'all. And every time I script, it is literally the best method in my opinion, because it happens. Literally, I want to show y'all something that I manifested. Let's see. This is what I scripted. I said, I'm so happy and grateful I just hit 40,000 subscribers on my second YouTube channel, Double C. My second YouTube channel is growing extremely fast, and it is getting so much attention each day. I am extremely grateful that my channel is growing really fast. My YouTube videos get so much views, and I am making way more money. I am so grateful for my abundant YouTube channel. Thank you, universe. I am ready for magic. So at this time, I did not have 40,000 subscribers, but I scripted it out as if I did have 40,000 subscribers, and I scripted it out as if my YouTube channel was popular. I said I scripted out that my channel was growing extremely fast, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all, my channel has been growing extremely fast ever since I started to manifest that. I'm so thankful for it. I did it through manifestation, through hard work, through being consistent. So as long as you manifest something and script it out as if it already happened and you put the work towards it, it literally has no choice but to manifest. So that's definitely the best manifestation method in my personal opinion. If you are a manifester and you like to manifest, go ahead and comment down below what is your favorite manifestation method. My favorite one, and I notice fast results from, is definitely scripting. So the next question is, how did you let go of all your doubts, if you had any, while manifesting? Like I said, I let go all of my doubts by believing. You cannot have, I'm not gonna say you can't have any doubts. I'm not gonna say that. I was just about to say that that's a little toxic for me to say, because you can have doubts. You're allowed to have doubts, you're human. But the way I let go of my doubts is like, you know, if I really want this out of life, I have to believe in myself. I have to believe in God. I have to trust God. And I have to trust the universe. So I'm just gonna stop doubting and just start believing. just let go of that negative energy behind your manifestation, especially if it's something you really want out of life. Why hold yourself back from it through a negative thought, you know? Just try to keep your positive thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking negative, jump in your head, talk to yourself like, yo, Chanel, chill out. What are you being negative for? Trust the process, trust God. Do you not trust God? Do you not trust the universe? Okay then. So believe. That's the key word. Believe, and it will happen. I believe that I have my own apartment. And I'm sitting in my own apartment. That is literally one of the biggest things I've manifested. I've manifested a lot of things, but this is one of the biggest things I've ever manifested. And because I believed and let go of self-doubt, it happened. It happened. And because I trusted God, and I trusted that he would provide this for me at the right time, and I trusted the universe to provide it for me at the right time, it happened. So just try to let go of self-doubt. Try. When you catch yourself self-doubting, get in your head and talk to yourself. Talk to yourself and remind yourself that you have to trust the process. You have to. You've come to the end of the video. Sadly, I want to talk about this so much more, but I literally have no space on my SD card. I literally have 5 minutes left, and I want to cover so much more because literally that is not even half the questions that you guys have asked me. I have so many more questions. So if you guys want a part 2 to this video, definitely go ahead and give me 4,000 likes down below, and definitely go ahead and comment down what is your favorite manifestation method and how long have you been into manifestation. You guys can also go ahead and comment what is something that you manifested that you were so proud of yourself about. Me personally, I've manifested a lot of things in my life, but one thing I'm very proud of myself for manifesting is my very own apartment. That's literally like, I'm so thankful. I thank God, I thank the universe, I thank myself for the hard work that I put into this. I thank you guys. I'm just super thankful. With that being said, this is the end of the video. If you are new here, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button and be sure to turn on your bell notification so you're notified whenever part 2 comes out. But if you guys want a part 2 to this video, definitely be sure to give me 4,000 likes down below. Go ahead and hit that big thumbs up button. You know, it's really not that hard. It's just one little click, one click. I mean, if you don't want a part 2, then you don't really got to get this video to 4,000 likes. But if you want a part 2, get this video to 4,000 likes, period. If you're a beginner on manifestation, I hope you guys got some type of clarity today. Hope you guys learned something from this video. I hope I, helped you, guided you a little bit. And I just hope I, gave you some clarity on manifestation, period. I hope you learned something new. I hope you take some advice from this video. Are into manifestation and you're watching this video, I hope you start after today. I hope you do. Because this is your sign. You know you're not here for no reason, babes. Especially if you made it to the end of this video. So with that being said, this is the end of the video. I hope you cuties did enjoy this video. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. You are able to participate in videos just like this where I ask you guys for your questions. So yeah, that's about it for today's video. I really don't want to go, but I don't have no more space, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you cuties in the next video. Bye!